Greetings farm machinery fans, and welcome to our latest test drive video here on our YouTube channel. This video is all about the Fendt Katana. There have been several rumours going around recently about how much of a priority forage harvesters still are for Fendt. We knew there was more to come, however, when they introduced the Katana 650. The question is, does the iconic brand want to keep competing in the higher horsepower segment too? That's right. With its new engine, the Katana 850 now also replaces the large series. I took this beast of a machine out for a test drive a few weeks ago. The Katana 850 marks Fendt's return to the top-of-the-range forage harvester segment. The harvester is largely based on its younger sibling, the Katana 650. To meet the stricter Tier 5 emissions standard, however, Fendt decided to change the engine supplier from MTU to Liebherr. As far as we know, it's the first time a Liebherr power unit has been used in an AGCO agricultural machine. Unlike its competitors, Fendt has an SCR-only policy. This means it exclusively uses AdBlue for exhaust gas treatment, and no exhaust gas recirculation system or diesel particle filter. What's also noticeable is that its 847 horsepower is generated from a straight-six engine with a cubic capacity of 18 litres. This sets new standards. Some competitors in this segment rely on 12-cylinder engines. In any case, this means less installation space, less weight, and lower operating costs in comparison. Our test drive took place in mid-June, during the whole crop silage harvest for a biogas plant in Lower Saxony. For this task, Fendt recommended the Spartan direct cut header from the Italian manufacturer Capello, as well as the Profi cut from Zurn. At almost 7 meters, the Spartan has a generous working width. The 9-meter wide Kemper 490 is also now available for maize harvesting too. You can sense the sheer power of the harvester from the cab. The Katana only starts to run out of steam once it reaches around 14 kilometers an hour and a calculated throughput of around 300 tons per hour. Looking back, Fendt started series production for the Katana 65 10 years ago. Even for a large corporation such as AGCO, developing the self-propelled harvester was a large-scale and ambitious project that was eagerly followed by those in the industry. We were very excited about the new harvester too, and filmed the first Katana 65s in 2011 and 2012. The larger Katana 85 then followed in 2013. With an extra 200 horsepower from a 21-litre V12 MTU engine, Fendt propelled the harvester into the professional segment. Afterwards, production of the 85 series slowed down and eventually stopped altogether due to the stricter emissions standards. The last units were built in 2019, and all attention was directed towards its younger sibling again. The forage harvester, now known as the Katana 650, was given a few updates, including a redesigned crop flow, and has been in series production since 2020. We've filmed this machine before in both Germany and France. Now back to our third generation Katana 850, as they call it at AGCO. Besides the type sticker, the harvester only differs from its younger sibling in that it has 2 exhaust silencers. In terms of weight, the 850 series is around 1.3 tons heavier at 17.5 tons. When it comes to their dimensions, frame, cab, controls and equipment options, however, both Katanas are identical. This also applies to the redesigned crop flow that Fendt had already introduced with the 650 series. It relies on 6 feed rolls for increased pre-compaction. With a diameter of 720 millimeters, its cutter head is the largest on the market. For the trailing roll conditioner, the customer can choose between a so-called R-cracker which has a sawtooth profile, or an RS cracker, which has an additional V-shaped spiral groove. A completely automated filling function is not available yet. Next year, however, they plan to introduce fill control, a function that automatically controls the flap depending on the position of the chute. To measure moisture and nutrient levels, customers can install an Isobus-ready NIR sensor on the machine and integrate it into the terminal. The sprung rear axle comes as standard on the Katana. Fendt also offers an intelligent all-wheel system called Balance Grip, which we imagine will be a big advantage on grassland. This is only the first example to be built. They plan on ramping up series production in spring 2023. So we'll probably encounter the first 850 series machines during the maize harvest, although initially only in Germany, the UK, France and Italy. Just like the European Rogator plant protection sprayer, the Katana will be built in the Hohenmülsen factory. The company is investing heavily in this site, to the tune of around 20 million euros. In future, the site and its products will benefit from a new paint shop, which will be commissioned in 2023, and a new logistics hub. You can find more test drive videos featuring tractors and harvesters in the dedicated collection on our YouTube channel. More videos are to follow soon. You can also stream all our in-depth documentaries about farming and farm machinery around the world at www.farmworld.tv.